Is a 5 really that impactful that you want to save it for last pick?
I think it's more how the draft developed because they saw their mid matchup pretty early.
Yeah.
I don't know if they love this idea.
Actually, both the matchups work against Beastmaster, right? Because Tide, or excuse me, they're going to try and jump on a Pie Die here. Pie jumps just a little bit too close, and they instantly grab him. That's going to be your first blood for Captain AU.
Told Pie that was a bad idea.
Yeah.
Got way too far ahead of himself.
But I think Kutka would match up pretty well against Beastmaster. Teeny.
Looks like it's going to be 4 hits right there for you, Cap.
Okay.
Buddy boy.
Now can I hear the math on how many seconds that is?
Oh.
Armel gets picked up.
I like it.
That actually sounds like a really annoying combo. Oh, and he bought a bracer too for Cuckoo. Here you go, buddy.
Just for good measure.
So the real one that's suffering in CS is that man right. Is the unique thing about 4-position Mirana. I learned that one from Blitz.
Yeah. Scriff, I am a Dota Plus owner. They have to listen to me.
I have a level 1000 compendium. That's like having stock in Valve, you know?
I die.
Pie does manage to get a healing cell for a decent amount of time, but is still going to be chased down by Gabby.
There's a ward there, buddy.
Yeah, he knows it too. He thought he got around the tree, but now CCNC is here. Well, Alex Hannell trying to get the pick off on Gabby, disappears for a moment, and the moment is all he needed to get a TP away to safety. Arcane Rune OD, that's actually pretty gross. That's a very low amount of time. Low cooldown on. Low uptime, that's the word. Uptime on the imprisonment.
At bottom lane, oh, the arrow hits to a creep.
Oh, Cuckoo. He might be able to get away because of it. No, the Starstorm's going to be back over to the top lane where we have the Primal Roar. Snake King, though, is still going to be gone on as Gabby and Tim show up, making sure Gabby has a good lane. I think that's a
name for himself.
TP up to the top lane. MSS knows there's a fight coming. Snake King is the target, but Arrow nails Tim's. The boar made him slow enough that it couldn't be dodged, especially in that corridor.
See, this is what.
The structures are fortified.
Yeah, he's just had a sick tournament so far. Watching that Newbee LGD game, he had a pretty good Sven game.
I can't believe we have a family that's. As the X boat
pulled back onto the Snake King. Can they actually burst him down fast enough before he gets any spells off? It looks like it. The Sonic Wave going to be used to finish him off before the Primal Roar comes out. Yawar will take that kill onto the Rubik, but Armel snatches the Bounty Rune away from him. The board's going to be able to slow him down. Armel needs a lot of time for this Blink to come back up. Can Cuckoo save him? The telekinesis, the arrow's going to land. Starstorm's out. Fairy Fire's not good enough, nor is the bottle hit. CCNC will know where you really have to farm up so you ensure you get to level 25.
I know Rezo always goes Battle Fury if he can help it.
Crystal.
But that really
a lot of abilities used. Armel, 8 seconds. Can he juke this out for 8 whole seconds? The arrow doesn't hit, but it gives him the vision to be able to claim a Primal Roar kill.
And that's the second time where he's gone. It was meant for the PA and a Battle Fury. Ice Blast gonna follow up, but
oh, the stolen arrow from Tim's. Nails the Beastmaster.
You think that's worth though?
That is not worth at all. Ice Blast headed through the mid lane.
Dire are scanning.
Joke's on you. That's Pie Die. He's one with the cold. Fools! You've casted 2 ultimate.
Maybe Arcanes, but he's got a CM on his team, so he doesn't really have to worry about that aspect either.
Moonlight Shadow will find an opening. Tim's, who's been defending this mid tower with Fatebolt after Fatebolt. There's still several TNC members, and OD, he just blinked into that one, but they don't have the burst damage to be able to deal with him right away. The Ice Blast is coming in. Is it actually going to hit anything? It doesn't. The imprisonment will protect him against the X as well. Newbee have made a pretty clean get out of free here. Pie Die, well, that's just kind of expected of Armel. He's got a Eul Scepter. He needs to be able to use it now and blink away, but he can't actually get it off. He's been stunned for too long. So you don't agree with his second item, BKB? You think it was Deso and fight?
No, I actually think this is fine.
Oh, okay.
I just prefer getting Deso with a BKB.
Gabby, you might have to use your BKB right now. Pie Die is so tanky because of the extra armor. Even with the double damage, Gabby's a little bit surprised by that one, but thanks to the blur, he's actually pretty tough to be able to bring down the arrow. Can it come fast enough? It does! The BKB doesn't last long enough. Can TNC come into this one? Because they actually took down CCNC during that timing. But you are. He's pretty tough to be able to fight. They do have the imprisonment on Tims. He's going to imprison himself during this open wounds. He has telekinesis ready to go. Can he actually use it? The arrow's going to be blocked in by Cuckoo. Soaks that one up for his team. The cold feet actually locking down the lifestealer. Yawar falls, and Cuckoo looks for an extra X kill. But Moran is able to leap away.
And that was the BKB by both their cores being used right now, but still a good team fight by them. And they take the mid tower.
So, is TNC going to ramp up that aggression again? Or are we waiting until, like, the end game level 25 plus Basher? Give it to him, Pilot. Wrong to observe things, Griff. Is it so wrong to sit there and watch people? It's not perverted. That's his job. That's your job too. You're like a Beastmaster Hawk. Now, obviously you weren't watching close enough because I was talking at you, but we have Gabby quickly eliminating Pylite Die. The Moonlight Shadow's going out. They're going to try and chain stun, and they just quickly take him out. I mean, and for me, like this whole build up into critical mass thing, I think you lose so much momentum when you lose your PA.
Yes. I mean, your PA is the majority of your damage with the way that the rest of your cores have decided to itemize.
Yeah. Because once the PA is dead, like, Newbee can be super fearless in everything they do. They can take Roshan, they can force any fights they want, they can spread out and farm. Hey, now they're just getting picked up one after one. I'm not sure if AU had the right idea there, but now he's may have got Tims in trouble, but thankfully the rage he stole earlier is going to buy him a little bit of time. The toss back is going to slow down some of these heroes. The torrent does land on two, but Tims is still dead. Dude, some of these arrows going to go in. He does have the Sonic Wave, but that's not enough to be able to finish off Snake King.
He had a BKB for that cap.
He did. And Newbee will retreat. Funka idea is a disabler and provides team fight
look
potential.
at this. He just has to pop out right now.
And he has to throw out the boat as well because he knows he could get Primal Roar. The boat actually hits him, but they're going to go for somebody else. And that's the PA.
You see
and again,
he's going to hold his roar every time.
Yeah.
But just main hero here. Walked in.
AU, he's going to be spotted here. Glimmer Cape trying to get rid of the vision that Newbee has, but a Boar and a Hawk can still get him. They're going to turn. Oh my God. Not again. Dude, they just committed so much to be able to kill Pylite Die. He's still alive. The Torrent's finally going to be able to finish him up, but guess what? Armel got too close. He's
this is like the fourth time.
How many times do you fall into the trap?
Is that the 5th time they've done that?
Like, why are you using both?
And let me just say that they have 2 Vlads inside of Pylite Die has one for some reason.
It is Pie.
No idea. As top lane, maybe a fight here as they're going to go again on this PA. The roar instantly blown up.
The Sanity's Eclipse against this agility hero. It's all you need.
And the Vanish was spamming
it. BKB wears out. They get the imprisonment to stop Cuckoo.
Arrow follow-up.
And they have a buyback on Gabby, but they don't have one on Cuckoo. Now AU's in trouble. There's the Ethereal Blade from MSS with the Aghanim Starstorm.
They don't even have Pylite Die here. Bait for them. This fight has gone so well.
You know what that means? It means nobody's going to die on Newbee on this fight.
It looks like it at this point. Basher's now completed on Yawar, who has an MKB, so the effectiveness of that PA going to die down a lot more.
They get the jump. They do manage to bring down CCNC. Armel gets him with the Sonic Wave, the Ice Blast over the top. Yawar's actually going to get telekinesis as well. Won't be able to get an infest inside anybody, so he's going to lose his Aegis here. How is his team going to bail him out? They don't have Primal Roar. They do have Freezing Field, though. That's one ability. Yawar with the Rage. TNC.
Oh, Pylite Die.
They're going to go for Pylite Die. The arrow! It nails Armel, but Yawar, can he commit to this? The Ethereal Blade, the Glimmer Cape's going to be able to protect him from a lot of that magic damage. The Primal Roar onto Gabby. MSS trying to get away from that big carry. Armel, the arrow, he's helping out. Gabby hitting with the arrow as well. He does have the dagger, bashing up the Lifestealer. That's going to be able to keep him away from Yawar. Jumps over to AU, so he will survive here, but still, heroes getting lower and lower. The Yule Scepter preventing their retreat. TP in from MSS with the Boots of Travel, scaring back. I will, though, on my support Lifestealer.
Here we go.
Pylite Die. He shows himself safe on the imprisonment. TNC tried to hit him with the Tim's arrow. They will be able to get him with the dagger from a distance. They say he's the man that deserves the cheese. And he's going to go tag it as well. He's going to go up the tag and find the site device initiation onto the Conquer with the arrow coming in. He's dead already. And Gabby, he's actually going to retreat. The Ancient Apparition is definitely dead, but they really want Gabby. That's the important hero right now. He's going to BKB, TP out. Since he already used the Primal Roar, there's nothing left to sit. It feels like Newbee can make that full commit with no buyback on the Ancient Apparition and the Kunkka.
Look at that solar crested lifesteal. He is ripping into that tier 3 tower. No real response to him. He does have the Abyssal Blade, so it's really hard for the PA to hard commit for any of these fights anymore. The Abyssal plus that as the arrow lands.
Into the arrow, that's going to be a nice long stun. The imprisonment is always available. The Sonic Wave to clear out the creeps, try and bring up the backdoor protection.
No Aghanims or anything like that for the Queen of Pain, so
somebody may get caught unawares. Maybe it's Tim's. They get close inside the base, inside the device initiation. Tim's is already dead. He does have buyback. Cuckoo teleporting in pretty aggressively. Highlight Die is going to be the initiation, but there's the imprisonment. The Ice Blast used once again to try and kill that Crystal Maiden. They do have the CC&C locked down. The Andes is going to be able to protect them. There goes the Primal Roar on that double damage. PA, the DD is going to wear out now, and so is the BKB. And he's still so much damage. Eclipse. It almost one-shots the PA. Cleaned up by Yawar, and that's it. She's dead for 2 minutes, a minute and a half on Armel's Queen of Pain. And honestly, I think Armel might just be happy that his suffering is over.
He's like, I am done with this game. Let's reset. This
was the slowest, most grinding loss we've had so far.
Yes.
And this was Newbee up in the last 20 minutes.
It's very telling when, you know, the fact that they killed.
Turn to pick.
Well, what else do you got?
Oh, he's not going Sand, which is the main thing that most Sand Kings do.
Maybe it's because of the matchup against Juggernaut. Oh, they're going to switch lanes again.
I mean, you're not going to beat the Juggernaut lane anyway, so what's the point of it, right?
They're going to be able to pull him in, get the Burrow Strike kill onto Snake King as he runs into another Bramble. That actually got him killed, I think. First blood goes to Cuckoo. Or something. TNC is here. Gonna have to try and throw out the Brambles and get away, but he's just going to be pulled back by the Shockwave and CC.
Bottom.
They're going to try to go for the Burrow Strike. He already got off the Healing Ward, but he do manage to kill the Healing Ward, doing a lot of damage with these Chen creeps. But Yawar, really cool play, eating through those trees like that and just barely lives as a result. Cuckoo needs another 2 seconds to be able to get the Burrow Strike up. MSS has spotted him. Yeah.
Maybe this is a reaction towards how his Ember's doing?
Yeah.
I could see that.
He thinks to himself like he's going to have to do more of the damage late game carrying.
Yeah. He's like, maybe if I have a bit of a better game, it'll take pressure off my Ember.
Tim's tries to hit the Bramble after the LSA. Doesn't actually land it. Cuckoo trying to Burrow Strike away from the spin, but you are now that he's outside of the Sandstorm. So easy during his mid lane stuff. The not having that vision advantage, Newbee seem to be really smart about how they play with Beastmasters. So Snaking with his pure damage is going to try and quickly address that Siege Wagon. Cuckoo is going to be gone on those CC&C. They want to be able to root out this Sand King. They have the Sentry laid out into the trees. Cuckoo's trying to find it right now, but won't be able to get there in time. Vlad's all ready for AU. This is a really farm Chen.
Visibility.
He's actually going to turn and fight CC&C. Oh God, he's losing this fight. Fortunately, he doesn't get hit by the Burrow Strike, but he is still controlled up enough that he dies with Gabby. But at the same time, they've also taken more towers. Gabby is about to rectify that with his showing up at the bottom lane, but all of Newbee are going to come in and try and defend the safe lane tower. The sun going out.
Oh, look at the sun.
He's getting so much damage from this pure damage. The impetus is too much for him to handle. Now, Armel, he's maybe feeling that mid game against an Ember Spirit. Fortunately, Cuckoo was there to be able to bail him out instantly. Kind of feel that way. We'll see how well he's able to handle this Newbee lineup. The CC&C is going to try. Oh, he gets Burrow Struck. LSA kind of chaining that one a little bit, but it doesn't matter. They have more than enough damage. The throw, no objectives to take from there, but good enough to be able to kill the mid laner by itself. And freezing fields. He doesn't have a TP. That's on cooldown. Tim's is going to be safe on the Chen actually, but Yawar, he's still going to be able to chase him down. Chen tried to pull him back, but the damage was there to stop it. He has to be a little bit scared of snaking though. That's his weakness. That's his kryptonite, is all that pure damage. It's gonna get chained up, snaking, not even targeting Gabby. They want to be able to finish off that tower. They have the epicenter initiation with a burrow strike. That's gonna be a lot of damage on a CCNC, and Luke to play. It's gonna be enough to finish him off. Coco, he will die in return. The Omni Slash bouncing in, RP being attempted, now used as MS says. Locks down the Sven and lets his team be able to get away. Tims does the same with the Terrorize.
Oh, it's gonna catch
be able to catch snaking. Thanks to that, Armel is gonna start laying out some damage with the double damage, but snaking, he wakes up fast enough to be able to get a little bit of distance away from Tims. Only half the damage from that Bedlam goes out. The Ulcept Darnell and say miss. Another stun coming in. He's actually so tanky with the combination of miss spells.
He's gonna beat him back.
Stuns. He's fine.
He's actually gonna beat him back, and another stun by Armel, who's hit like 4 in a row now, but will not lead to any further kill.
Yeah. Sept did that.
Yeah.
For OG. It almost feels like he's got to do that now. Like Ember Spirit should relinquish that role. Give that to the Enchantress. We're going to watch Pylite die. Quickly get bursted now. But this is a much bigger kill. An Invis Rune and a Shadow Blade. CCNC hit by the LSA. The Bramble's going to be there as well. That is a dead Ember Spirit. 3 deaths in 3 minutes.
Is that really how fast it's been?
And how she specifically threatens the Sven. They want her to sit in the back line. They need that distance, but he just keeps on taking shots. Newbee, the rest of the team is going to be here. They have the RP, the Omni Slash on top of the Sven as well, but they're so tanky. They are going to be able to split that damage pretty nicely. And Gabby with God Strength and a BKB. There's going to be buyback from both the snaking as well as CCNC, but bye-bye, Pylite die. Now Gabby going to be chased by CCNC. Will be able to hit him with the chain, but can man fight him? Just has to slow him down and let snaking do the real damage. Yawar will claim the kill. Gabby does fall.
How much they actually want to fight this? I feel like they should be a little bit reluctant here. But it looks like they're going to go for it anyways as the Sanction's going to lay it out.
Cold Sandstorm, and then Burrow strikes to the other side of the cliff, so they can't really stop him. And they're going to have to choose to fight for this Roshan underneath the Sandstorm, constantly taking this damage of the healing ward. He's actually going to wear out, so no, the damage is going to be consistent, but Cuckoo's very low on this side here. He's going to Burrow strike back in. Can he actually get that Cuckoo? He steals the Aegis, and now, are they going to be able to get out of 2-man LSA? Cuckoo's back in, another round of Sandstorm. Look at this, Magnus, he's dead as well, and Yawar had to just leave the fight. He's been caught by the Bedlam. He's gonna man up on Cuckoo, catches him again with the epicenter. Cuckoo comes in clutch.
Of course he can't predict that.
Yeah.
That's not really his fault, but it just kind of goes to show that things have snowballed in the worst possible direction for CCNC.
Yeah, it really has.
Him going in there actually hurt their chances. Otherwise, they would have just killed him.
Yeah.
They would have killed Cuckoo and nothing taken for it as, and then he died and he was like, okay, never do that again for you.
Cuckoo's gonna catch somebody and it's gonna be Pylite Eye. You can force staff all you want, Pie. They're not getting out of here alive. And now 10 armor for the Sand King, so he is significantly tankier. Seen that be a problem for them. He's going to make the initiation onto the Enchantress immediately. Go to Blade Shivas and just tons of burst damage. Oh, what an RP! Gabby, though, is still alive. The Omni Slash can actually do enough, though. They're so tanky. Cuckoo, who took most of the Omni Slashes, doesn't even come close to death. Between the 10 armor, the Guardian Greaves, and the Chen heals, it's too much. CCNC will try and drag him away, but the double damage Gabby overwhelmed
the list.
Yeah.
As he's gonna go for it again.
No buybacks in many of these heroes. A fast initiation on CCNC with the Terrorize, follow up the stun spend. That's good enough. CCNC, how many deaths is that, Scriff?
Radiant's middle tower is falling. Radiant's ancient is under.
GG. 9 deaths.
9 deaths.
9 deaths in 35 minutes.
And he probably cost them the potential comeback Roche fight.
That man almost spent more time dead than alive in this game.